Hey, let's talk about Safemoon and the latest news from the AMA over the weekend, in particular about Project Phoenix or Operation Phoenix. My name is Aaron and I am a journey to 1 Bitcoin. I'm brand new to the crypto space and I'm just exploring the world, and like the cryptoverse is just exploding and expanding as I'm exploring, and you and I are in the Wild West and we're cowboys just on this wild adventure. And so if you want to follow along with me in my journey, go ahead and hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you are feeling generous today, go ahead and hit that like button. It'll just make my day, honestly, and I just love that people hit the like button. I just want to take a second. I'm so blown away by the growth and popularity of these videos. Thank you so much for watching. Really, I mean, I really mean it. It's kind of amazing. So, and I don't know what this is going to do for me and my family's future, but I'm just super humbled and by the response to my videos. So yeah, just thank you. So let's get right into it. So Safemoon this weekend talked about a whole bunch of things with the AMA, but I really want to focus on Operation Phoenix and what this means for Safemoon and for cryptocurrency in general. So if you want to go to the charts, we're on my favorite page, the most viewed currencies on CoinMarketCap, because it shows like a lot of hype and a lot of interest. And we see Safemoon here sitting at number 2, right behind Shiba Inu, and we're sitting at 508. Consistently testing this point of resistance here. Basically, a point of resistance is basically when the price goes up, it gets knocked back down at a very similar point, and you can see that right through here. And so it's down right now, so I think it's not a bad time to buy, and not a financial advisor, but of course. And so I would buy right now if I had more money. So this is what I would do. I would tell my closest friends to buy right now because of this news that's coming out with Safemoon. I think it's just great. And essentially what they did is they said, hey, we partnered with a whole country and we are going to be used in this country as their banking system. So it's this country called Gambia, and Gambia, as you can tell, is in West Africa, and it's this narrow strip of a land, this colored green right here. It's this narrow strip of land, and it's around the Gambia River, I believe. And so what it is basically a lot of people in Gambia don't have to travel far for banks. There's only, I think, by my sources here, in 2009, they only had 12 banks in Gambia. I'm not sure how that's changed. I'm not sure. My resource is Wikipedia, and they've only had 12 national banks, and so not that many banks. And for you to go to a bank in Gambia, you'd have to walk a long distance, travel a long distance, and people just don't have that ability for whatever reason. Now, what they do have the ability to do is they have phones, and they're on a 3G plan, and so they are able to connect to the internet and hopefully connect to some kind of banking via phone, and that's where Safemoon comes in. Safemoon enters into that space and is going to act as this wider bank and give banking access to Gambians, all across the country. And I'm not sure how the details work on this, but I really want to talk about the impact this has on cryptocurrency. And I'm not sure. No one knows. This is an experiment, right? This is the first country to adopt an official cryptocurrency, as far as I can tell, that they are officially adopting this. They are officially using this, and there are some things that we could draw from this. The first thing is that I don't know if they're going to partner with Apple Pay in this. I know they're going to partner with Apple Pay in the wallet, but how does Apple Pay look like here? Are they going to partner with different payment plans and processors here? I don't know. That might say something about the credibility for Safemoon. I know that says something for the credibility of Safemoon as a whole. Apple Pay, if they're going to be worldwide, but in specifically Gambia, do they use Apple Pay there? How are they going to use that? How is the system going to work? What I read on Reddit was that what is going to happen is, because a lot of people are concerned with the 10% tax rate from Safemoon, and so what we think is going to happen is that the Gambian government is going to create a stable coin that's pegged to Safemoon, which essentially makes Safemoon like the gold standard in that country, which is interesting because now your coin is going to match the price of the Safemoon coin. So depending on how much of this Gambian stablecoin is, you're then gonna match it with the Safemoon coin, which doesn't really it's curious because I struggle to find words because one, you take care of the tax rate, right? If people are trading these coins, you don't want to get taxed 10% every transaction. That doesn't make sense. However, if you trade a stable coin that's pegged to Safemoon, you're effectively using that as the gold standard. It's the same thing as saying we created the US dollar and it's pegged to our gold standard. Now, we got rid of that, some time ago. And so now it's pegged to the trust of the United States government. It's our dollar bill is only worthwhile as long as the United States government is worthwhile. Okay, so that's how it has its currency or its power, its buying power. Now, we could get into that in a whole nother thing. Here's the thing: if Gambia goes this route, right? If they create a stablecoin based on Safemoon, that effectively means that the strength of their economy is then linked to the strength of Safemoon and not the other way around. It's like, and this might be a mutually beneficial, this will be a mutually beneficial relationship for both ends because now they're using Safemoon. Safemoon will then be as stable as Gambia. You know what I'm saying? So like you've got these two parties here who are like, they both got some problems. One, Safemoon has a problem of sustainability and trust. They're brand new to the market. They're like only a few months old, guys. And so what do? You partner with someone who has long-term stability, and that's a whole country. You know what I'm saying? That is a whole country. I don't know how old Gambia is. I'm sure I could look it up here. It's something looks like it's historical roots in 1765, I guess. I'm not gonna look through it. You could just Wikipedia Gambia in itself. But as far as the principle of it, these two, like a untrusted thing, partnering with a country, Safemoon, a cryptocurrency partnering with a country, unlocks a whole bunch of things. One, it's the easiest one. It unlocks mass adoption, at least for a whole country of people. And so you've got a ton of people using, this thing. It's 2 million people strong. The population seems like to be 2 million people, and it just 2 million people just adopting this thing, which is amazing. Which is just amazing because right now the current amount of holders is like less than 1 million, which is I believe, and so less than half a million, I think. And so matter of fact, let's pull that up. How many holders are there? Oh, sorry, no, there's 2 million holders right now. Holy smokes. 2 million holders. So it's going to effectively double the amount of holders, theoretically, for Safemoon. That is massive, massive growth. So that's the first thing. The second thing, so one, the benefit for Safemoon is mass adoption. Two, the second benefit is trust. And you could trust that like a whole country is adopting it. Three, sustainability as far as the sustainability of Gambia is concerned. Here's the fourth thing that I think is very, very interesting, and I'm not sure if a lot of other YouTubers are bringing this up. It's just something that I thought about. I listed out the list of African countries by GDP, okay, by nominal GDP, and Gambia comes up as 50 out of 54 with a 1.8 nominal GDP, 1.8 billion nominal GDP, okay? What this means, if this is the great experiment, right? If Gambia and Safemoon can make this relationship work and both parties flourish, that means number 51, Guinea-Bissau, Comoros, and Seychelles. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this. I don't mean to pronounce this incorrectly. And Sao Tome. These four countries would be very willing to follow suit of Gambia, and they would be very willing to partner with Safemoon and not any other coin. And the reason why Safemoon is because they've already done it. Safemoon is breaking ground, and so I love that they could effectively add to their they could effectively add 4 more countries to the Safemoon orbit. On top of that, Gambia, I was doing some research with GDP for Gambia, or the economy of Gambia. Gambia, most of their trade and their economy is based out of farming, fishing, and tourism. Okay, so farming and fishing, they actually trade with a few people here: Senegal, which is an African country, United States, and Japan. Okay, United States and Japan, no problem. A lot of people trade with them, but Senegal, another African country, will bring in more trust amongst Africa. African nations. It's number 17 in GDP of the top, of all the countries in Africa. So if they start trading with Senegal and they start incorporating Safemoon, they start working with Safemoon, and however that works out, I'm not sure how their partnership works out. Essentially, I would assume that they would have access, or at least some credibility, to talk to any more of these guys down here. So they rank number 50. So I'm guessing 40 through 49. What do you guys have to lose? If it worked for Gambia, why wouldn't it work for you guys? Why wouldn't it work for South Sudan or Djibouti or Somalia or Togo? You know what I'm saying? Like, so this partnership with a country, it's the great experiment. If this works with them, and if we say in a year both parties are flourishing, the people have access to the banking, there's more commerce, there's more trade, there's more of everything, and it all works, and it's frictionless, and it's the next wave of technology at a very low cost, why wouldn't it work with them? Here's the other thing, is that being first to move is so important, because now Safemoon can check and adjust and grow and adjust their code or whatever, because they haven't renounced their contract, so they can still make adjustments based on the needs of a country like Gambia. This is so important because you should be able to evolve your technology, evolve your processes, and evolve your systems. Now you've got a country that is like, or a cryptocurrency or crypto token that is developed with the needs of a country, and especially like Gambia. So essentially, if this works, you've got everyone, I think, 4 countries below and 4 countries above at least would be looking at this. I already know that these other countries are looking at Gambia being like, okay, let's see if this works. They're talking, the leaders are talking, all those leaders talking, they're like, hey, is this working? Hey, how's that Safemoon project? How's Operation Phonex? Is that working for you? Is that real? Okay, oh, that worked? Oh, maybe we should bring them into us too. You know what I mean? Like, don't you think that this would spread to the other countries? And in my opinion, I think so. In my opinion, I think that's just true. And so I think that's awesome. These are my thoughts. I think I've rambled on too long for this. If you have any other thoughts into the repercussions, the reverberating effects of Safemoon and Gambia coming together, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to learn from you. Of course, I'm just brand new to this space. I'm not a financial advisor, so this is just my personal opinion, untested, unrefined opinions. If you have any thoughts, please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to read them and converse with you. If you want to follow along on my journey, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and of course, if you are feeling generous, go ahead and give me a like. Thanks so much for talking, and I will speak to you on the moon.